last week on The Season.
I made it in the deep end. Look at my flippers. Ooh, I can swim. You can come out here and enjoy yourself in the pool. In the hot Mississippi sun all summer. Now we vibing good. Finishing the right way.
We just got to get a little nutrition in before camp start, you know. Good little steak. I don't know what kind of size I got. I'm probably going to go with the potatoes. We're going to eat good today.
I want you to play with an effort that ain't never been seen before. Everybody clear with that. Now, I don't want you to be perfect today, right? I mean, look at this group, man. I get chills looking at you guys because I know how special we can be. Progress and passion.
Time to get it. Time to get the legs right. Time to get it.
Kind of walk in this path trying to figure it out because I don't have any background in it, so everything, like, I'll hear it, if it like sounds funky, I'm like, that's probably not the right way to do it.
The mic? Nah, this me every day. This is just my first time being mic'd up in 5 years since I've been here. So I had to put on a show.
Going deep again, this is Ontario Drummond, and it's an Ole Miss touchdown. 48-yard strike from Corral to Drummond. Corral to the end zone, touchdown. Corral going deep down the sideline in coverage. It is caught by Braylon Sanders, and he'll take it the rest of the way. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what you do on first and second down when you can drop back like that. You got a quarterback with this type of arm talent.
In 2020, Matt Corral burst onto the scene with flair, leadership, and yes, talent. Talent that was very obvious to the incoming staff.
I think the first thing that immediately popped out was just arm talent, the way he could create different arm angles, you know, make all the throws that you want him to make.
I thought that he was very talented, especially when we started to see him throw in person, with so very big upside. Just that, you know, he was still young.
When I first got here, he was like throwing the ball so hard. I think it was like a drill. Like he threw like 10 balls to our receiver, and he was throwing it like hard as he could. Nobody caught the ball. So like he just slowed down his arm on throwing the ball so hard. But like his arm strength, he got the best arm in the country.
They asked me like what Matt reminds me of, and I said a Chihuahua, but like a big one. Like the attitude of a Chihuahua, but in the body of a pit bull. Like he, you know, because he's hard body. You've seen him run through some people. He's broken some big runs. He walks the walk and talks the talk at the same time.
To put up those numbers, like I'm in here constantly 24/7. The call sheet's getting changed hours before the game. So I mean, it's constant working. It's constantly, you know, making sure I'm doing my job, making sure I know what everybody knows what to do. The one thing I can remember from talking to Levy was one of the first things he told me. It was, this offense is going to go as you go. Understanding that and knowing your job cold, that was, you know, those are the two things that he really like harped on when he first got here.
The growth in Corral's game would not have been possible without a deep look within himself after a disappointing 2019 season.
Deep in their own end zone, Corral to pass, and he's going to take a safety.
They need points, and they need them quickly. They need touchdowns, and that's not going to help. Tylen Knight can't haul it in.
Corral took a hit there before he let it go. It was a little slow getting up.
Well, John Rice Plumlee is going to come in. We'll see for how long, as Corral was let off the field.
My teammates didn't really understand like what I was going through at the time because I was so, you know, closed off. I wasn't really talking to anybody. You know, still when practice starts, you know, everything's out the window, and my job was to be the best teammate, make the starter better.
The way he handled those things, he didn't just get mad and just get in a hole. He uplifted John Rice throughout the year. He just put his head down and went to work.
Matt's a competitor. Everyone knows that. You know, Matt wants to be the best at everything he does. So, you know, whenever he struggled, you know, he was frustrated, and you know, what I tried to do for him, you know, just to keep encouraging him, you know. I mean, he's a great ball player and he's a great quarterback.
Matt always stayed the same as a guy. He was always a good friend of mine, always a good motivator, good leader. You know, even though he wasn't, you know, the guy playing, he always, you know, kept us up on the sideline. And he was just, you know, he's Matt Corral.
I think that's one of the, you know, the things that's always been, you know, just most impressive about him is, you know, how he handled 2019 and still came out and worked every day and was a good leader for us all. I think it just says, you know, again, about just how he is as a person.
While his reputation as a good teammate was never in question, self-reflection of what Corral wanted for his future in the spring of 2020 is what's pushing him today.
I got tired of feeling the way I felt. I got tired of, you know, I just felt like I wasn't feeling like I thought I should be feeling. And, you know, I just felt like I was in this stump for a long time. And, you know, nobody could change that but myself. And I was so worried about what other people were thinking. I was so worried about just making other people happy other than myself.
After the 2019 season, we went home, had a break, came back, and then it was just like a different person, not in a bad way at all, in a great way. And he's just super locked in and about his business, about his work, because he knew what he wanted.
He was very, very specific about his intent. His intent to do everything was so serious and so sincere about everything. Like he's going to put his all into every little workout, every little warm-up, every little stretch, every little film session, and he's going to make sure he gets the most out of every single second of his time spent in college.
A lot of people look at COVID. I mean, don't get me wrong, COVID was bad. It was for what it was and what was happening. You know, it was awful. But I mean, what was going on behind the scenes of when it was happening, and like, I felt like there was like 2 months off, and you know, we really could have just done nothing and just sat there and just, you know, gone on with our lives and just did whatever. You didn't need to work out, you didn't need to do anything. But I was in a time in my life where I felt like, you know, it's time to get this ball rolling, and we're really not sure when we're supposed to get back, but if we were to get back tomorrow, I'd be ready.
I don't really like to tell him because I want him to keep going, but like me just outside, outside looking in, you could just see the growth. And you know, he's praying more, he's just overall just a better person to me, and that's translating to the field, and that's why I'm not surprised for all his success.
Corral steps up, he tucked, ran for it before, and what a juke he puts on to get it this time. Moving back and forth, Corral looking that way, touchdown!
Let's go. Hey, who gonna show up? Who gonna show up and make a big play? Leave everything you got on this field right now. This drive, leave everything you got.
7 yards, Corral down the field. It's the tight end, Yeboah, off to the races again. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
There's been a lot of growth for Matt, and to me it's been on the field, it's been off the field, it's been in the meeting room, and so much of that has been because of decisions he's made.
Expectations for Matt Corral and the 2021 Rebels could not be higher. For the junior quarterback, however, nothing has changed.
I mean, nothing's really changed except for the attention that's been brought upon me. But I mean, for being honest, it's what I wanted. You know, I can't complain, but the same, just keeping the main thing the main thing.
You know, we can just remind him, you know, of a few games last year when his head gets too big, of, you know, how close you're already going back in the tank. So, you know, you can't buy into that, read all that, and that's why it's termed rat poison.
The best thing about him, you know, he only cares about the team. He's not into the individual names and things like that. He wants to make this team, this 2021 legacy, the best that we can. So, and it's a player's team.
At the end of the day, it's all about how you prepare, right? And preparation creates opportunities, and his opportunities that he's going to have this fall are going to be very unique. And he's going to be in a position to make a lot of noise, to have a ton of success. But him just understanding that he's going to have to live every single play independent of itself and make sure that he's doing his job just like he has been, and continuing to create success for everybody around him. That's what the greats do, and that's what he's going to do this fall.
We may not be the best team on paper. We may not have the best receivers. We may not have the best O-line. Shoot, we may not even have the best quarterback. But I guarantee you, when we play together, there's no one that's going to be able to compete with us.
First day of class, just got done out of practice. Better get some lunch, waiting for my teammate to come. He's taking long, like always. So if you on college campus, you don't know how to get nowhere, just go right on maps. It tells you where you gotta go, how far the walk is. See, we're on an 11-minute walk. Not good. Come from Jersey, down here, it's hot. I can tell you now, it's a different type of hot down here, but fall camp was great, got a little active with the team. Everyone's really coming together strong, and we just working right now to get ready for the season in the next 2 weeks. How y'all doing? Pull out the maps. Yep, we did go the wrong way. Come on, we gotta go back this way. I know I'm gonna get a ticket because I don't know where to park at still. Not gonna lie, we definitely might need a go-kart for this first day. You about to drive with it or you rolling? Well, you gotta come on, bro. We gotta go this way. I gotta get a cart. I'm not lying, I gotta get a cart. It's too much. Kate, you think you could take us on the cart, please? Cause this is hot and I'm sweating already. And she laughing at she hang up the phone on me. See the disrespect? Come on. You on Bishop? We got another one in my class, another one of my boys. This is my man Jaden, you know, offensive line.
I haven't been anywhere on this campus but the facility and FedEx. Don't know where nothing is.
No, we've been working real hard, went to a tough camp, and we're just getting ready to show the world what Ole Miss got this year. So I'm really looking forward to that, but I'm mostly looking forward in our defense this year because our defense is looking really great right now, and we just ready to play.
Yeah, we all about to come on, bro. Hey, let me get a ride.
Man.
Boy, we gotta start speed walking, y'all playing.
Bro,
how we gonna be late on the first day?
It's good to see people outside parking. I ain't gonna lie, one thing about when school starts, there'd be a lot of cars here, hard to find parking.
Wait, let me see it on the map. Bro, I think we could go right here to this Rebel Market way.
Yeah,
y'all know what I'm saying? If we turn left, then we gotta go back up.
My man gonna help us
y'all
with
follow me.
Follow my man's way. He
right now, we right here with the pavilion at. That's the basketball arena center.
We got the health center over here, physical education center right here. Oh, I jump on this side.
We found out Ely couldn't swim in there. I'm a freshman, so I just got here. I don't really know what this is, but it still looks good. And down this block, you got all the sororities and fraternities, stuff like that. If that's what you went to, you come down this road. iPad and a bag full of nothing.
That's all I really need. That's our man Sab. He driving, he don't even know where to park at. He gonna be late. I'm about to stop somebody and ask if they know where bitch up at. Oh, it's up here. Right?
Who's it? Oh, they got AC.
Yeah.
Tonight in Atlanta, Ole Miss opens 2021 in the final Week 1 game of the college football season. The fans are back, the bands are back, the cheerleaders are back, college football is back. And it's time for a party in the SIP, ATL style.
In the A with it, finna go ham. Everybody who been sleeping on us, I feel bad for you. We looking good, man. We about ready for this game, man. We finna turn up for these boys.
Monday Night Football. All attention on us. Bright lights in ATL. Watch what we do tonight. Rebel Nation here, look at this. We finna put on a show.
All right, let's roll. Hey, listen up real quick. Set the damn tone. Set the tone. 2021, ... All anybody ever wanted was a chance. We got one. Go play your ass off for each other. Go play for each other. So let's go.
Sir.
Dominate on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dominate.
With all eyes fixated on the Monday night matchup, the Rebels frontman Matt Corral and the Ole Miss offense took center stage with a point to prove.
Corral right on the money, and he's got a receiver's Jacour Pearson, and Pearson is into Louisville territory, and another big game for this Ole Miss offense. This time picking up 27.
They go so fast we can't give you replays.
And there's a handoff right side, pushing it across the plane for the first touchdown of the year is Jerry and Ely.
Good job, baby boy. Good job, let's go.
Caden Costa, the Louisiana native. The kick has plenty of distance. Is it on target?
Why, it sure is. How about that, freshman? Make your first 48-yard field goal.
Give to Snoop Connor. Connor makes a man miss and gets down to the 5.
Again, second play, Levy goes into the middle against that defense, and all of a sudden you got to adjust to this tempo.
Corral fakes left, goes right himself. He's to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Let's go. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback.
See if Corral
tries to strike quickly. He's got Mingo on the outside, and Mingo's inside the 10. He's driving toward the pylon, and they'll mark him out of bounds just short.
Touchdown going to Snoop Connor right here.
He's going to hand it off again. This time, Snoop Connor pushes in for the touchdown, and the Rebels go up 22-0.
He said Snoop Connor, touchdown.
Everyone knew the 2021 edition of the Rebels would score from near and far. But the Atlanta crowd waited anxiously to see how the other side of the ball came out in this Power 5 tilt. Once the Landshark D sensed blood in the water, the attacks only intensified.
Into traffic, and it's intercepted. That was ill-advised as Deontay Prince has the pick.
Option on the near side. There's a pitch. It's on the turf, and the Rebels recover it. But off the hands of the back and diving forward is Austin Keys. He recovers the fumble, and the Rebel defense still is pitching a shutout.
Look, that was far from a perfect half for Ole Miss when you talk about all the penalties, and maybe you didn't get in the end zone a couple of drives, but it was as dominant a half as we've seen in a long time.
Hey. Y'all boys go to the green. Hey. Great job.
Not to be outdone, the Rebel offensive unit took the stage once more, showing the entire country what the red and blue faithful already know. Matt Corral and the Lane Kiffin offense are on the precipice of something special.
Fires a dart, and that'll take care of that 18 you needed.
Man, we are so good, man. We're so good. Levy's Kiffin is daddy, Levy's stepdaddy.
And approaching another 300-yard passing game. He's got 279. On fourth down, slant, first down, maybe more. Another big catch from Dontario Drummond. Drummond, who has a touchdown in 5 straight games coming in, hasn't reached the end zone yet, but he has a 17-yard pickup.
There's the snap. Pump fakes. Looking to throw. Deep. He's got his man Drummond at the 20-yard line. A sliding catch.
That's beautiful to see him work. He was convinced he was going to go off to the right. Thought he had the matchup that he wanted. It wasn't there. So he comes all the way back to his third option and makes a great throw.
Corral finds it. Ontario Drummond inside the 15 before he's chased out of bounds. Good block from Braylon Sanders to help him out. Corral started to pull it out. Now Matt pulls it down, and so Matt runs over a guy, and it was Clark, but he held on and finally got him to the ground.
That's the Baker Mayfield I'm talking about. The Baker Mayfield is like the linemen, the backs. This is the leader of their team. They respond to him. He's not going to slide.
With the victory all but in hand, Snoop Connor took it upon himself to deliver the final nail in the coffin.
162 yards receiving so far. There goes Snoop Connor. Snoop puts somebody on the hood and goes into the end zone.
That's a grown man right there. You know how you got the lane train? That's the Snoop train. Choo choo. Snoop. Hey Snoop. You ever seen an electric train? There it is right there. Hey, I told you actually. Look, it ain't over, but I want you to realize what you right. You made a decision. You couldn't let it bother you, right? You came in, you prepared, you detailed, it worked. And you home, and I'm gonna keep you there. Wait. I can't say what I want to say. You gotta keep it PG-13.
Dontario Drummond played the encore, sending the national audience home with one final parting gift.
Wow, that's a good drive. That was easy as pie, and the one that they call back on Drummond, they get one back for him. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Another hum-ho night for Matt Corral, 21 of 31, 372, and he's got a touchdown pass.
Hey, you know, beautiful stadium, beautiful day, beautiful win. Go Rams. Let's go. Man, we lit all night, man. You see what we do, man? We spread it out, man. Everybody eats, B. You did what I'm saying? That concludes the season.
Man, we're gonna chill with the baby, 4 p.m. We're gonna chill with them boys right now.
Catch us next week.
Back when football was football.
Hell of a deal.
I mean, man, we got a lot of work to do on both sides, on all three phases. We're gonna get it right.
You know, there's always room for improvement, but hey, y'all be ready. We'll be back here real soon.
Hey, we back though. You feel me? These boys got my back, I got their back. Real talk. We band of brothers. Yes, sir.
That is a great damn team win to get it started. All right, great team win. Great job in the first half, starting fast, getting them out of their plan defensively. All right, doing a hell of a job swarming, special teams. All right, great job setting the tone. All right, we got a chance to be damn good.
We have got to finish games better. Yes? Yeah. We've got to finish games. So have an open mind of what we're going to learn from, what we're going to get better at, okay? Let's get back to work and keep going. We are going to need every guy in here. We have another game in less than 5 days. You understand that? We need as many guys as we can. Bring it in, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Family on three, 1, 2, 3.
I'm just happy we got out with the dub. I want to know every week, man. We got so much work to do, man.
We in the box Saturday. Hey, we all going for 100 Saturday. Ain't that right good?
We finna turn the vote up, man. Y'all wait. Hey, Saturday night, man.
Don't be nowhere else. You somewhere else, you missing out.